You don't even know why I keep saying that. Like,
I do though. You told me.
yeah, because I'm talking about when I first sent you that. Like, you ain't even know why. You like,
I assume why. I'm just like, man, come on, man. I had one bad L, and then now it's my fault. Man, let me just ask him what he talking about. Play it off like an idiota. Mm. I'm pessimistic though, so all right, we recording. I want you to bring us over, bring us in.
know what that means. So I'm gonna take that as disrespect.
You know what
I
that
don't.
means.
I don't know what pessimistic means. I don't. I never used that.
Pessimistic. If I said it like that, I learned that from J. Cole years ago. Use
What
that.
it mean? Like, it mean like somebody a pestilence in somebody's life.
Mm.
I don't
You
know.
like
I
you
was
like you
a
less than
sense of
50% there, but I see. I think but no, it's like you just see the worst in the future. It's like instead of being optimistic, you know what I mean. When you're optimistic, you just see it all. Like you try to see positive,
use
negative.
all these
Pessimistic is
mystic
only
words.
negative. Like it's only negative.
Using all these mystic words. You use yo man. Stop talking to me like Ti man.
Them suffixes, man. You be surprised. I got the suffixes and all that stuff. You know, Jay and Sincere learning that type of stuff. So when they learn these big words and stuff like that, it keeping me up, keeping me fresh. They really learning. They teaching them. Their school system. They teaching them. They trying
They
anyway.
acting real pessimistic. I don't know.
Pepto mystic
Pepto Bismol.
or mystic. Real upset stomach. You acting real upset stomach. All right, what we doing, man?
Real
Bring us
mystic.
in.
Remember mystic?
Mystics. You still drink mystics and
No,
and
I don't.
and Capples. You drink mad Capples.
Nah, I
Yes,
don't
you
even know
do.
what that is.
You know the Capples Snapples. All that's in a Snapple is everything in the cap.
Apples. You drink Arizona, man.
I probably never put my lips on no Arizona ever again. It tastes like iron. It was good. Just I don't
I ain't
know.
never had
Mm-hmm.
none, but I'm pretty sure that shit like tastes like piss water.
Yo, shit. I probably never gonna drink Simply Lemonade no more again. I used to be on Simply Lemonade. They got expensive, and then they not all that good no more. They too much. They doing too much in the taste.
That's what's up, like. Come on,
Nah, not
like
no more. Not no more. Not no
that's
more.
top shelf for
I
the
ain't bought.
lemonade.
I ain't bought that in years. Probably like 2 years. I ain't bought that in like 2 years.
For lemonade. Who you dealing with? If you ain't dealing with them when they come to lemonade,
I don't get them. I don't get lemonade. Period. I might
see, I
make
don't
it.
be
I might make it.
lemonade like that. Like
That's what I'm saying. Like I don't even drink lemonade no more.
when y'all be saying this cup, there don't be nothing but limeade in here.
See, and that's lime's got expensive. I want to put that in my blends too, but I ain't. I want to do the lime thing too.
That's because I don't be liking sweet drink. I be liking shit. I be liking bitter stuff like grapefruit, cranberry juice,
Yeah,
lime, like bitter stuff.
me too. Me
Stuff
too.
that be like
Grapefruit. I love grapefruits because it's like my second form of potassium. Like, all right, go ahead, well, listen. Whichever one you want, whichever one first one.
Respect the culture, respect the platform, respect the follow button if you haven't already. Jump in them comments. We appreciate that. Let y'all know we rocking with us. We rocking with y'all too. It's crazy. Wonderful co-host comp. That's the first time I gave an introduction like that. I'm on one today.
Fire.
What's up? What's up,
At the
man? What you doing?
sirens blare. It's up to you, man.
Uh,
I need to be getting my notes out. I was looking at something else. The notes that we just talked about.
I'm gonna jump in the month.
People waiting.
Next.
I.e. the people is us. I've been waiting. I be waiting to know what you think.
What I thought?
I know we always ask and we want the comments to know, but I really want to know what you think more. Because this whole channel was started because we want to know how we each other think about or how we
I
just
want
couldn't
to
wait
talk
to
about this.
talk about it.
Let's do this rum and Cortez.
You know, went to the most watery sauce of the night. All right, let's do it though. Dang, I was ready to get to the fun. But we can do it though. Let's get you're
This
right. I
one
like
was
that.
this
I
one
ain't gonna.
was fun.
All
You know
right.
why this one was fun for me? Cortez was cooking the whole Tourney. You beat yourself. It wasn't that you had bad material. You choked too many times, stumbled. Like it was like you were not a repeat offender, but it was like, I don't know, man.
Don't even use that term. Yeah. Now I know what you mean. Like it just you can't explain it. You know why you can't? You can't explain it. Can't explain that. I don't know what happened. I saw it and I was just in, as they say, shock and awe. I was really just like, dang, I ain't know what was going on. You know what else crazy when stuff like that happened?
I still have usually when that.
See, you said what I was about to say. I don't even know who I had when that happened. I forgot who I had.
I still have bars from Cortez though.
Oh, I was gonna say who you had winning. I feel like I don't even remember who I had winning.
Oh, Rum, one without a doubt.
No, I mean who I had winning beforehand.
30.
Because this battle was my last prediction ever. Yeah, I'm just saying I forgot who I was gonna have winning. I think I did say Core was gonna win though.
One with the 30, and I just want to say this. I'm probably about to start saying this every video. I'm not giving nobody a round, so this is a clean 30. You know, I'm not gonna never say, I'm gonna be like 2-1. I gave such and such this round, and he has to actually win that round, and Cortez didn't win a round.
I'm not there yet. I'm still at a point where I'm giving people rounds. I like that. I'm at a point where you're gonna see. I got a good example tonight. Boy, I got a good example where I'm not there yet with just being able to give people rounds. I gotta be able to do it. But I feel you. I think I had Core win this battle because this event was my last time doing predictions, and I think I had Core win this battle. And that just threw me off. In the midst of it, I'm like, dang, yo. I'm like, I didn't even know what happened. Because you know how I feel about whenever you choke or slip. Definitely choke. I'm like, dang, you make me forget everything you were about to say. You make me kind of forget what you did say. And all I'm doing is waiting for a next choke. It's sad, but I try to break that. But, dang, man. You know what's even crazy? I don't like bringing up Tsunami, but that was hilarious, though. He was like, man, it's a lot on the line. No, you know what I mean? It's gonna be a big problem waiting there. I know. He was like, if he make it there, it's gonna be a big problem. I'm just like, ooh. I'm like, nobody, the court don't even care that you talking like that. But I'm like, that's fine. That put mad pressure on him. I feel like, but no, it didn't. Though. It really didn't. It just, I feel like the imagery, it can, but I know it didn't. Though that was just funny. That was dope how they did that.
This was from a Nitty second time battle, right?
Yeah.
Do you think Rum kind of had the easy way because he battled a couple of people twice, that people that he battled before? It's like he knew what he like it was kind of easy for him, not easy for him, but it was easy for him.
I say so, yeah.
He beat people before. It ain't nothing to spin the block, like.
I say so. I think so, bro. I think it was because, like he said, he acknowledged it himself. I'd be surprised at myself at my gift. It's just.
It was like,
and everybody keep trying to make him change what he doing.
It was like he was walking through the ops hood by himself, no strap. I got this.
Outcast.
They ain't gonna do nothing.
It's like Outcast said, man. I mean, like they call themselves aliens. You know what I mean? Call himself an alien. People call him an alien. So that's really that's crazy. Anybody that's called an alien, they must be in that realm. Like I feel like for years in battle rap history. The West Coast though, that's some West stuff right there though. The West is really they've been taking over hip hop.
Do you believe?
Of course. You can't believe what you seeing.
I ain't usually answer that. I was just
rhetorical. But I feel like I had to answer that because I see it. We all see it, and you be a fool not to believe it. That's like if Jesus is walking around here every day and you act like he ain't exist. I don't know. That's just crazy though.
I had on my notes right here: rematch, stumble, choke. Like that's just some of the notes I would be having, on the little side.
Jersey got such good rappers, man. Jersey, the Midwest, the South, all over the country, but man, the West is just. But yeah, let's keep going. The West is just too crazy. All right, I had to unzip now. Now we in the battles.
I'm gonna just jump into my first Cortez line. I like it. Only blue faces I respect are dead to me. Like when he said that.
Yeah, I had that line too. Yo, I did like how the battles changed, like the setting changed once they got to this battles. That was dope. You know what I mean? Like it got the lights and all that.
cannot stress this enough. I'm liking a mini crowd. I'm liking it, you know. I know y'all ain't rapping in front of thousands of people and all of that, but I'm liking, you know, at least you like us viewing the battle. That's the crowd. We seeing like, you know, the little crowd on stage. I'm liking that.
See, this is why we want to know how you feel, like what you be thinking, or how. I
Rather
can't wait
than
to tell you how I feel, because
just look like a boxing
no,
match. It's
man,
just
no.
and there's two people just standing up there.
No, man, This is a tournament. So you already know. I felt like you know, I said I did come around to liking the smaller crowd and the caffeine thing. I did. I started liking it. In the beginning, I wasn't, but when it's the tournament, I don't like it. And Tourney, bro, I'm so glad he's got up there and said that. Like, y'all, all these people there. I don't know if it was this battle or the next one, but I know he said. I feel like he said it for both. No, they should not be there. This is a tournament. That's because the names on here
Man,
feel like they need a crowd, like, or they should have a
man,
crowd. This is a
you
tournament.
need a crowd, man. You need a
They
crowd.
didn't have
It's
no
like
crowd for $25,000.
I'm
Why
gonna
did they
explain
get
to you why
crowds for
you need a
$100?
crowd. I'm gonna explain to you why you need a crowd. Because
You
if there wasn't
don't.
no cameras, if there wasn't no crowd, and it's these two people collided and they battled, it's like it didn't happen because there's nobody there to judge it or sit and witness it. So it's like you need a crowd. Like
You sound like somebody who didn't see the first tournament. That or the second one, and I know you did. That don't make no sense. Because when you watch the tournament and you see them rapping at each other, and you got your own opinion in your brain, I don't look at the comments. I never did. And then
the crowd was corny, just like when they were doing the virtual battles. It was trash. Like it was like you need a crowd, bro. You just need a crowd.
The virtual battles ain't the same. I fight virtual battles was fire on the editing side of whoever was putting it out. Whoever put more into their video, they always was better. Even like some people who didn't and you had like Rex. Well, I feel like Rex was he was spitting at his location was dope. But you know what I mean? He didn't put like a bunch of editing and all that, but his was still dope. As long as you rapping, it's gonna be fire.
You know why you need a
so
crowd?
you don't.
Need that gas and you need that noise and that reaction.
No, you don't.
So you could pause and all of that. Other than that, you just spitting like it's song form. Like
you know what's so funny?
Like no.
You know what's so funny? Somebody said on Twitter months ago or weeks ago, maybe like months ago, that still to this day the best Ultimate Madness battle is was the very first one. The very first battle. That was Jay Nightwing versus Real Sick. I think they still had the very best battle. And I tried to show you I did show you that battle. You were Ace. And y'all wasn't at the time y'all wasn't feeling it, but I thought y'all was, I don't know. Y'all didn't give me the reception I thought, so I took it as respect. But I mean that battle was just so fire, and they had nobody in there. They had all the pressure. Don't choke, don't slip. Nobody knows you. Go in there by yourself. You're the first ones in this dark little room rapping. No, you know what I'm saying? They had all that pressure. And they went crazy. 6 rounds of heat. Real Sick was from Jersey too, and that made it dope. And then he was from the West, and then he was he's technically a foreigner, so it's just a bunch of different aspects that always goes back into people that didn't know them. I didn't anyway, so that's all dope like that. I'm no crowd. Like I understand it though, because they big names, but no crowd though. All right, need a crowd. That's crazy. I'm about to get into I'm just putting a note down for that. I want to keep notes for what the topics we talked about. Yeah. Yo, real quick though, sorry, I don't think I was gonna mention it, but I did see the organic from the KOT I don't know how to say it, King of the Dot. They I don't know why I should try to say the abbreviation. King of the Dot, KOTD, whatever. They had he was talking about his new thing he about to do. They doing seasons, like literally how sports seasons are. You gonna rap. And then your stats are gonna be, you know what I mean? Whoever stats at the end, even if you lose, but you still got good performance in this battle, whatever, they gonna count everything as stats. And then at the end of the season, whoever make the playoffs, don't that sound fire? I gotta get into that. I was about to say we, but did you hear about that before I say we? Did you?
About that.
I just heard about that. That sounds fire. Do you think you like that? I just want to know if you like that. Do you like the sound of that?
Yeah.
All right, let me put that as a note.
If they able to get that and present to the people like that.
I like that how you said that. If they able to get that off, right? All right, real quick though, because that made me go back to what you just said about the tournament. So I was like, I'm gonna mention it because that's such a fire idea. You can't even deny that for whatever league it is. That's a fire idea.
competing, super competing. Like we knew y'all competing, but like super competing.
Yep. All right. So that was it. I just wanted to mention that because we were talking about that. All right. But like I was saying, though, the setting real quick. I like how they had blue. Was it blue? Yeah. The first two battles was blue background. Then soon the Cortez and Rum and Geechee and them came, it was like a red, like a warmer setting. Like I like that. That was cool. But anyway, with my bar set up, I'm just go right. I'm gonna keep going while I'm at. I got Court first. What do you say? I'm only here to do rum dirty, Chuck Birdie, drum sturdy, lunch break, 1:30. That was one of his
That's
first
crazy.
few lines. Like
That's
what?
my first bar too. Like I had that as my first bar. I ain't even gonna hold you.
Oh, see that was like his second bar. He said the
Nah,
second
but you
low.
know I
Yeah.
only write team. So if I'd have just said lunch break 1:30, I don't know. You know, I just be writing a punch.
But I'm here to do rum 30, like rum dirty. I think that's a drink thing. Chuck Birdie, you know what I mean? Like throw the gun and all that. Drum sturdy, I get it, but you just threw the gum, so I don't know how you go to lunch break 1:30. But I mean, I just that lunch break 1:30 part was the main thing. So I could have just said that, but you know, sometimes I like to let people know how to lead up to it. To
Yeah,
let you like if that yeah, but that whole I ain't really like the lead up part, but I like that lunch break 1:30 was fire.
Feel
Yeah.
me? I get a punch. You feel me?
Yeah. I could have did it that time. But go
I
ahead.
like
Yeah.
the Then I got another court line. He said trigger finger quicker than AI first step.
That was fire.
But
that was fire.
Immediately right after that.
That was when he choked? See.
I wrote it down in my notes. He choked you moo. Like I was so mad. It was like, bro, that line was so fire. Like, why you choke? How you choke right after that line? But that line was crazy.
I thought I had the line that he. Well, maybe I didn't get the one. Yeah, that was it right afterwards.
Trigger finger quicker than AI first step. I'm like,
because before that he said somewhere around right before that he was like, these will be yellow tapes. He said these will be yellow tape at your crossroads. White chalk, dark souls, black text, dark mold. Boy, I will smoke your ashes into charcoal. That's how you earn death. Burnt text, burn flesh. And then I think he went to like trigger fingers quicker. I think that was when I didn't put the trigger finger. I just remember that part. I'm like, cause I put oh no, I was like oh no. I even I said cool stumble. He choked though. Like we know. I was like nah, he out here slipping. Nah, he can't breathe. Like I'm glad he did the freestyle though. That was dope though. Something. Ah man, yeah. Go ahead. That was it though.
Let me get him my first rum line.
That was rough, man.
I keep a razor that'll eat your face from ear to ear, his cheek filleted.
Yeah, I had that line so fire.
You know, he just I'm like, oh man. I'm like, it's over already. Like he's about to start going, man.
All right, hold up. Corn his first. Yeah, but see, because he went second. Yep, that's exactly how you was feeling. That's right. Yeah, I had that note too. Yep. You fooled them with Pacino faces, but in your heart we see Nino traits. I don't believe that he saw weight. Why? Because you got court after judge. That means you about to fold this. You about to fold this a RICO case. That's crazy. That was crazy to me. And then the next line he was like, me no play to today. See, he knows say see. I IOD till I DOA. So start respecting me. Like I kind of like that, but it was just like I like that little whole like Nino and all that stuff. That was cool. It was cool. He was like starting up to go crazy. Like you said, man, he was rapping the whole tournament. He was rapping the whole thing. That was just sad. I just can't think about it, man. I just can't stop thinking about it.
I'm just going order how I got him. Rum.
Yeah, I got you.
I just smoked drugs. I'm still loaded. I like that line.
I think I got the one before that too. Damn, I'm getting all that stuff right before what you had. Yeah, I like that line too a lot. But he say, what chorus? I got another one. Chorus first. The 45 bow trajectory is specialized in making Crips walk with wheelchair accessory. Like, I like the line though. Like so far, the lunch break 1:30 was the hardest part of what I said, but I like the other stuff I mentioned. That's my point to mention. I mentioned stuff at least I like. I try not to only mention the hard stuff. So that was lighter fluid, but I liked it though. I think when I hear the word trajectory, I'm like, oh, where you about to go with that? And then he had a crip line. So
Oh, I got another one from Court. He said, I put the whole stock in this crypto. I like that line.
Yeah,
That was super
I had that
fire.
one too. Yeah. Core was like, so F that 100K. So F that 100K. Respectfully, this about legacy. Y'all asked for the T. I'm something, letting the lemon squeeze. Boy, the only blue faces I respect to me, but it's the dead ones to me. Like, that was fire. I like that.
Yeah. Court said that in the first. Got another rum. Show up bare face like the Grizzly logo. That was fire.
I didn't even see that coming when he said that.
I had to close my eyes and think about it.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, yeah. The
No. He said do something that went down on court. Like there's something like that. I'm trying to think that was super fire. Yeah, you could just picture that too. Like, yeah, what he say? I've been catching bodies. Court said this still in his first. I'm still in his first, y'all. I've been catching bodies. Y'all should check the priors. After that easy battle, they say Core retired. I had an off season and came back like J. Cole with goals to leave the net on fire. Dope. I like that.
Haymaker.
All right.
The other ones was haymakers too. I just ain't said that for Rum, but Cortez get clipped as soon as he come out. That bitch umbilical. That was crazy.
Oh, I got that line too. Yeah. Mm-hmm. But I'm trying to think what he said on that choking part. He was like, "Nah, I'm choking." He's like, "It's a crazy session, I think, or something." Nah, I'm bull. I'm just the Casey impression. That was fire. I wanted to say it when I mentioned the stumble. That was dope. Yeah, I ain't right. I just remember the words. Think session and
come back
pushing.
With fumble recovery. He's like trying to make a fire fumble recovery. Like
Shorty in the Queen of the Ring battle did it too, and that was dope. Yeah, it is good.
It's good. Yeah. Instead of just choking, like you bring it back.
Shorty in that Queen of the Ring battle did that too, and I couldn't tell if she was faking or not though. But she played it off good though. Let me give you.
You gotta do the vet. You gotta do the vet move. You gotta start it from the top again, like bring it all the way back.
I mean, yeah, but then like when you get back to the part where you was at, if it was corny, it's like that you should have just stopped.
You can't even do that in a tournament setting.
Man, you can do whatever in the tournament. You want crap. I know you right. It's just you saying that the crowd in there, man. The crowd they be doing too much. Some of the lines everybody had that night was the little gas. Not really everybody, more so the tournament battles was gas. Some of them lines. But we're gonna get into them though. Anyway, I feel like Ace had a few lines that was gas. This is a very few. Anyway, we're gonna get to it anyway. Rum said, dangerous, we don't play. I keep a razor that eat his face from ear to ear. He Chick-fil-A. I left court with a smile because my brother just beat the case. Yeah, that's part. I had that line. That was in Rum first. So I did have that.
Rum was crazy with the name flips.
The court and everything.
Just over court. Just check the scoreboard.
Oh, I like the fluid. I like that though.
He was playing with his name.
Just doing it. Look, Rum said every other Saturday you've been cooking, fam. But as soon as I get to rap in your face, that'll be the weekend. It'll start looking bad. I like that because I'm glad he did that. Crazy. I'm glad he did that because I'm like I ain't even catch the rap. Like he was on some head like, but yeah, that was fire. And then it made me think like, cooking, mom be cooking and all that. Yeah.
Rum said even that whole fit could go with you. It's a Dickie suit. Why he was talking to them and he kept throwing her in.
Why you ain't mess? You ain't even get the beginning part. The core. He said Cortez. That was some real West Coast. The Cortez Nikes. He mentioned that somewhere in there. I got that line too. That was fire. That was probably one of my favorite lines. Rum said. But that is the part of it. The Cortez, the sneakers they wear.
I know, but I just love the end part. Like even that whole.
But that had to be mentioned. I feel like that's fire. I know fire. Yeah, but that had to be. I feel like that had to be mentioned. That was fire though, man. That was one of my. I think that was my favorite line of this battle. For real, and I think so. Off the top of my head, I think that was my favorite line until battle. That was crazy. Cause that was crazy. Like that was just crazy. What do you say? I like this line from Rum a lot. This is a haymaker. That 100K will go from a motivation to a motive. 30 pop them, no medics, just caffeine workers working on them. He said,
Yo, I don't know.
but hold on. But what though? That part right there is fire, yeah. But then, like, if you were like, why he said that he's still going because you know the intensity he got. Like, he ain't. I don't think he be rap for no reaction because he's so prepared. Like, you know what I mean? Like those type of rappers, they be so prepared. That go back to the West Coast. Like they be so prepared. But I mean, it's rappers that's prepared outside of West Coast, but they just be so prepared. Like, and he just kept going. Like, and he said, because I had to go back and laugh after he got done with his next line. He was like, just caffeine workers working on them. Apply, but my bad. That's something else I don't want to say about that because that just shows they be. I feel like they tell the truth about that. There's no like it's just first aid kits there. Like they probably don't think it's no real big deal. They ain't like no, you know what I mean? It ain't no real medics on standby there because ain't no real situation that be needed. Like it's not like a physical sport and nothing like that. So that's them just showing us the setting of caffeine. Like these, it's just regular workers here. Something happened to somebody. It's just regular people taking care of you. That's fine when you picture that. Because I always look at that whenever you go anywhere, somewhere, like pay attention to see who's like you know what I mean, like little stuff like that. But we say after he was like applying pressure at certain cotton, bringing out the first aid kits on court, like Irvin Johnson. That's fine.
I knew you was about to say that line. I knew you was about to say that.
Bringing out the
bringing
first.
out the first.
Oh my.
Yeah, that whole scheme just went together.
But like Magic Johnson though, the first aid on court.
Double. That was a double entendre right there. That was crazy.
That's so crazy, yo. They got like caffeine Kirk just working on them. Like that was fire. That was one of my best lines, one of his favorite lines about it, yeah.
This is probably one of my favorite lines too, right there. He said this was about rum. He's like, he came in this bitch with like 8.45s.
Oh,
I'm gonna show quarter to 9.
Yeah.
Said, but I'm gonna show quarter to 9. I'm like,
I like that.
Gum bars.
That was extra fire because a lot of people whenever they got lines that's one and the same, they can't get that. But that line was literally one and the same, but that was fire, and that's how you use a one and the same line, like because that's the same thing, like fire.
So quarter to 9.
Right, because like some people say that, like
he was talking to him. I got a lighter.
But when you think about it, though, 8.45s is way worse than a quarter to 9. But go ahead, I'm listening though. All right.
No, it's like because now in the setting, and I'm looking at it now in my notes. I was like, I think Cortez said this line. He was like, "It's a clean 30. That's a gentleman's clip."
Mm-hmm.
But you didn't get the 30, so it was like,
yeah.
I still liked that line.
Right, I had that line too. He had a lot of like 30 lines, which was like, dang, so real.
I ain't hear nobody say that before. It's a clean 30.
It's a gentleman's clip. Yeah.
I like that.
I like that a lot too. I might even like coin that a little bit. Like I might bite off that and be like, yeah, that was a gentleman's clip right there instead of I never said gentleman 30 anywhere, so I like that instead. That's dope though. That was dope. After you saying that, maybe realize that I always say, I'm real focused. Bum said this. I'm real focused. Filling bullets to the top, trying to see what the mill holding. I just smoked drugs and I'm still. That's why I had to get that part beginning.
I'm still.
You see what I'm saying? Filling bullets to the top, trying to see what the mill holding. Like, come on, like he's somewhere in a motel. That's crazy to me.
This is one of my haymakers. I think from Cortez. I like when he said, "State property, Beanie Siegel final scene, court shooting." Feel me?
I'm surprised I never heard that line from him. That was fire. Yeah, that hit better because it's court, like the court name. I feel like we heard that scene so many times.
It's good that he used it,
right?
Yeah, somebody using it on him, like you got that. Nobody can't use that on you. That was dope in itself.
Yo, I'm saying I'm a family man. I don't think I'm Pac, but I'll squeeze a Glock to make it back to my kids. I'm the only thing they got. Then they heard a single pop. This ain't the best look. That was fire to me. That was fire to me. That was fire.
I got another Cortez line. It had me in tears. Like he said, "I'll pull up, blast it in his head like his favorite song." I don't know why that line just hit to me. Like
I missed that.
He said, "I'll pull up, blast it in his head like his favorite
like his favorite song."
Because when I be working out, I'll play the same song like 12 times.
But not even that. Like, what if you pull up to me like like you pulling me music, man? That's funny. Like that's just funny. Like
I just thought about that.
yeah, that's dope. That's fire.
I'm saying
I
like
missed that line.
even
That's
though
fire.
Cortez lost, he still had lines that like he still had lines, bro. He was punching.
And they always make you imagine like what could he have beat him, but we don't know what else what that first had. We don't know what else he had in that first. And then I was hot because I'm gonna jump to Core second
Roman ain't leave
because
no room for error.
that too. But what Core
And
he's
it was a super easy one. He didn't make it debatable. Like
yeah right. But look, but like when you was like he still had the 30 lines and stuff like that because he but like one minute like Core in his second he was like. Did I write the line down? No, I didn't write it down. I just put a note. I said, "You choke. You can't say F that first round like it ain't happened." And I was like, "That's funny as hell," but I respect it because I would have said the same thing. Like because he was like, "Man, F that first round." He was like it was like, you know what, y'all, forget that first round. Let's just keep going like that. That just, I really do respect that. Like because you would have came out there and act like it didn't happen either way. Whatever you would have did, it would have looked crazy. Like if you just would have ignored it, but if you acknowledge it, it's like, man, whatever. We don't want to hear that. Like, but nah, it was dope though. It's sad. Like this is sad. Like it's like we love you, then we turn around and hate you. Like, but we don't hate you. It's just like it be like that. We just want the best, man. You know, that's all for the most part. But what Rum say? Let me go back to where I was at with Rum. Rum said, Tech cooked, get shot for real, got him killed. Now we can't even see his seeds grow. Smack. F how Poppy feel. Dig a hole. He going
dig a
now.
hole. Damn, you took my line. I had that.
You had that F how Poppy feel on?
Yeah, we can't even see your seeds grow. Fuck out Poppy feel. Dig a hole. Like, I had that. That was fire. Let me get into one. We found one. I got another Cortez line. Oh yeah, here go one. I'm craving a case. We known for sliders like White Castle.
Yeah, I think I had that one too. Well, I like that line too. Rum in his first, my last Rum line first. He said, what's another word for tournament? Now when he did that, I'm always waiting. Like when you mentioned that medical line, I'm always waiting for Rum to do some medical lines. Like Rum medical lines is crazy. And it just be simple, but it just be like literally the definition to be crazy. On top of that, just crazy. Well, he said, what's another word for tournament? In my head, I'm like, oh, he about to get into some tourniquet lines. On top, tourniquet, something. What a tourniquet coming? It had nothing to do with a tourniquet. He was like, what's another? That's what I'm thinking in a matter of half a second. He was like, what's another word for a tournament? For a tournament, attorney and court don't stand a fighting chance. I'm like, yo, where he be doing this? Like, yo, where do you come from with this, yo?
Name flip. I'm gonna end it with this. After you just said that, I ain't gonna end it, but I'm gonna just. He said, "I'm above the rim with the name flips."
He did say that. Yeah, that was toward the end too. I think I remember that.
That was fire. Because really above the rim is my name flip.
Oh no, he started the round off with that, right? Yeah, he did start the round off with that. Yeah,
I'm above the rim with the name flip. Go ahead. I ain't done. I got another name flip.
Man, the West Coast, man, they standards is just so high, bro. Like we talked about this before, like we was wondering like why Geechee be rallying so much. They just standards is so high, like since Snoop showed us that how he was able to rap and freestyle on a dime and just spit the way he was rapping for so many years. Anyway, Core second, man. I got I heard that y'all be cripping. Well, since Cordon Bleu this time, I'm cooking different for the chicken. Glock clipping, pot whipping, 30 bang, look stupid, burn the brain, rum spilled on the carpet. That's a permanent stain. That was a nice little dinner because Cordon Bleu was dope. I had that when I was working in a restaurant. It's a like cool little meal. So that hooked me right there. If I ain't never had that, I probably wouldn't even cared about that line. But yeah, that was a nice little dinner he set up.
This is my last name flip. He was like, Rum said, he was like, coordinate a lot, but you not a match. Like, leave his name alone. Why you keep name? You was flipping his name crazy. I'm like, oh man, it was over.
Yo, I be wondering how you have your process of getting your bars down, like how you organize your bars, because mine is just like literally as I hear them. So like when you say stuff like that, when you be like, my last name flip, in my head I'm picturing like, just because I be wanting to know how you feel about the battle, so I'm always thinking about everything. But I'm like, dang, dude, he got a section of all like name flips. Then he got another section of like fire, lighter fluid. I'm like, dude, he got it like that, like, cause
Nah, I
that's
just
just
be
crazy.
it's
Like,
because it's like how I critique it. This is what I be looking for. I'm not looking for everything. Like you could say a hot line, don't mean I gotta put it down.
all
Most of the
right,
stuff material I feel like I'm writing down are haymakers. Like I don't feel like I'm writing like that's how I'm looking at it.
and I'm the
Whether I
opposite.
put a
Yeah,
star by it, whether I put a star by it or not, you get what I'm saying? Or I'm just putting it down because I want to give it a mention. You know, I don't want to just be, I'll be feeling like I don't want to be rambling or nothing, but that's just what I do. So I feel like I put down the best material from from my perspective, not from anybody else's perspective, just from my
same.
perspective.
Dang, okay.
That's why
I
I
need
don't
to
be
get
putting
back
down
to
the
my
whole
haymakers.
scheme. I just be putting like the punch down, like the end, the name flip, the gun bar, or something like that. Like,
I'll
that's
be
what I be
feeling like I
looking
be
for.
needing the whole skin. Like they be missing it. Like they be missing it. I'll be like, nah, ain't no way. I like that though because I
No,
miss
because
my
I feel
haymaker
like
symbols.
I don't be reading the whole scheme right if I'm reading it off of paper unless I just know it off top. Like you get what I'm saying?
That's why I started typing it. Yeah, yep.
I feel like I only know right now. I only know one battle rapper scheme off top, and we did that battle like probably a couple of months ago. Like it just could the setup was so fire how you put it out, like, but it'd be hard. Like you feel me?
Which one was it? You remember which one was? Let them know. Remember which one was on top by any chance?
I think it was the Jag and math battle or something. East Jag said the math.
Oh, I need to go run them numbers up. I think we got like 30 views on that video. Yeah, I need to go run
I'm
them up.
sorry,
We had
bro.
fun. That was one of our favorite videos we ever made too.
He was talking the
He
math in that
was.
battle.
He was. All right, but we both ain't really care for the third. The third was whatever, but I just want to mention that too. We definitely go run them numbers up in that video. That was in our early days. All right, what was I at? Court said the cops did. We still gonna pop there. I chop him up and sell his limbs on black market. That's a profit shit. F the Mexican talk too. Court got something bigger than taco head. And when the stock drop, you'll do
That was
more than
fire.
drop a tear? Crazy. All right, that was it.
That was all you got.
Yeah, that was the last that scheme. I'm only in court
Oh,
second. I still got.
dang, I'm done. I don't think I had nothing else.
Oh my god. Well, I'm glad because you said a lot of stuff I said too. So
I mean,
I'm gonna speed
it
through.
wasn't. Yeah, you said a lot. You said a lot of the stuff I said. It wasn't really much. Cortez choked a lot. I still got some stuff he had. You feel me? And I got most of the stuff I felt that was fire from Rum. I felt like.
All right, that's what I'm saying. Another thing too, I be mentioning stuff too because I be telling people when I don't like a line too. So I understand when you don't. I be like, nah, I can't let you. You can't think that was cool to say that. But I don't know if I got any of these in this battle. I don't think so. But I'm gonna put that in the title. Court said his second.
No, it's a video. It's a video. It's a video. My bad to cut you off, but it's a video we did. I don't know. I feel like anything I had on my page, I was reading. It had to be like a good 16 bar. Nah, that wasn't fire. Nah, that wasn't all that. Like, you wasn't on nothing. Like I had a bunch of lighter fluid
It
bars
ain't
and
just
like
one video.
whatever bar
That was a
I
few
got.
videos you
No, it was
had.
like whatever. No, it was like whatever bars I was catching. They just wasn't the right. It wasn't the right stuff. Like
Nah, not for
it was
me.
like
No, it
nah, that ain't
wasn't.
it.
And I
It
got
wasn't
look.
it.
On top, I got to think of two. On top, I got to think of two. Maybe two and the possible spades real quick. That ain't even a good hand right there. But look, T top and B dot is always me one. Every bar you have a T top, I was not feeling. Then the next one was I think it was the JC and
Nah,
Flames because
stop
you
it.
was saying mad JC shit. I was
Stop
not
it.
feeling.
Stop it. Because every battle we be doing, right? You'll be going for one dude and be having way more bars for the other guy. And I'll be like, well, how do you think he win if you add it up
Yeah,
and it looks different on paper? Because I be
yeah.
trying to do the math in my head. I'm like, hey, all right. I be counting on my fingers in my head. Like, he said this dude lost, but he got so much fire from this dude. Like, you feel me?
But you say it's fine. I'm like, that's like I like it.
And that's when I
That's
be
like it.
reacting. That's when I be gassing that shit. So I'm like, yeah, word, like, yeah, you got all that fire for that dude. You ain't got nothing for that other dude talking about day one.
All right, look. All right, I said the top, right? So the next one, because that had nothing to do with the top and B dot, because obviously I thought B dot won that one. But I get what you mean though. But the next one was JC and Flames. You were saying mad stuff for JC. I was not feeling. And then the last one, I don't remember what battle it was, but you had it was whatever battle that you like to hate on him. It was 2 battles you like some hate on the line. I was like, no,
So
whatever,
what?
and I was like, no, that was weak. I mean, like, it was a Hey On line where it was like you had to really watch Hey On every episode to understand that line. But I watched Hey On, I ain't understand that line. But
Once you
anyway,
just hear the name, you just like,
yeah, I'm like, all right, exactly.
you go with it. You go with it. Like,
I'm like, all right,
so
I
what you
get it.
saying?
Football head.
Yeah.
The little girl that liked him, that was me as hell. I get it. All right, Black Fern. That's all I know for that show on top of my head. That's all I know for that show on top of my head. All right, man. That was it though. All right. No, that's not it. What I say? We can hurry up though. For real. Not too much fun. What you say? We watching Nitty ass get chalked. There will be no future in you. Those are my afterthoughts. Fire. What else Core say? I got 2 more in Core in a second. He said, that 100-round drum let a clip go. Oh yeah, right there we said I put the stock in this crypto. It's a currency, Nick. And heard about the cash you making in his crib. No mask, I'm vaccinated. Core was funny. That was fire. Core his second said, respect mom. When you're talking to the plug, we need direct lines. I'm blazing the lid. That effing 100K is the only thing that plays in my head. It's bodega. It's only right this cat getting laid over bread. I was fed. Y'all disrespect. I was fed. Y'all disrespected. Now I'm catching the fury. Look at the bag. Look at the bag full of perkies. I started handing out 30s. UM3, round 3. Oh, now y'all follow my journey? One smack signed off court showed the power of attorney. Now, not mind you, that's so fire, but that I like that line because I be feeling the way because I'm like, I'm following your journey. I'm one of them ones. I'm following your journey now. You should want new fans. We always say that. Like, I don't understand why in battle rap people feel like they don't want. They bash the people who's new on some when you did a good job. It's 2021. If somebody new messing with you now, you should just leave it at that and keep pushing. But it's only battle rap where they do that. Like video games and like a lot of anything else, they don't do that. They embrace it. Like it's only battle rap where we feel like we got too much pride to like accept somebody new. Like come on.
You gotta think about all the fans that probably was rocking with you. Say if you like one of them events, you've been in here 10, 15 years. Half of your fans ain't even probably rocking with you no more.
No.
Been doing nothing
right.
Like, recently. So like so you should embrace the new fans.
Really should, especially when you doing your thing and then you turn around and choke like this, and then you say a line like that in your bars. Like that's like you have material that doesn't equate to what you did, and it's like that makes it like that's rough to see. But I'm still rocking with you. Like we still rocking with you over here. So I'm just saying like that line, which is that made me feel sideways. It's like, come on now. I be tired of people saying that. I ain't expect you to say that, Core. Like, yeah, we following your journey. So what? You got a problem with that? You want to just leave you? All right, we could do that if you want. Don't do that because you know people will leave. But anyway, Rum said his second. All right. So look, I put a note. I feel like when rappers that battle have 2 different styles, they don't be liking the bars from each other. That's something I noticed when in this battle. I noticed it again anyway. So I said, when you said that one line, what he say? When you said that one line and Core had, you got something different from Rum line. I forgot what it was. I literally just phrased it like that because I guess I'll get it. But anyway, I just feel like they don't be liking. I feel like these 2 don't like each other's style at times. I feel like because Core punches. I mean, Rum does that, and then Core does the setup and everything like that, and Rum really don't.
I got something to say because it be on my mind a lot, and I be saying this. So like a lot of the battle rappers be doing it. The pain felt heart third rounds. I don't be getting no like whenever you be putting your pain in in your battle. I don't be having no bars or nothing from that because it's like everybody's starting to do that now to win over the crowd or just to win you over. It's like everybody going through something. Was like,
but I feel like that's something people been doing. It's just Geechee more like, if I exploit is a bad word, but I feel like he did it in a way where it's like, nah, I could do that too. Like people feel like they could do it.
Take the
DNA too, but I'm saying, but Geechee did it in a way where it's like
I'm
not hit
DNA because like I'm not saying like DNA. Like I'm just saying they try to take they give you bars the first 2 rounds and they give you that pain, no gun bars in the 3rd round, or you get what I'm saying.
But you know why too? That go back into the same thing. I feel like people do
keep punching
for certain people. No, you're right. I agree. But I feel like it goes back into what people think they plan is sometimes when they offline, if they're marketing themselves, they say certain things to make people believe it. So if you watching a battle and if you know that if you anticipate you to have the coin toss, you going last, or if you don't go last, you want to leave the last thing that people say because people don't know if you're gonna get the app or not. People don't know if you're watching the battle back, so they know if you're watching in the moment. They want to leave the last thing I say. Like that's just life. Like usually people won't even remember the last thing you say. If you tell somebody some good news and turn around and give them the bad news, they probably only be thinking about the bad news. But if you lead them off with the bad news and then tell them good news, then they be like, damn, I'm still thinking about that bad news. But like, all right, the good news made me feel a little bit. It's just the way life is. Like at an interview, somebody tell you something you did good. Like they do you. They like, oh man, we did this and that. You doing this, but we don't. Or they say, oh man, you've had all these felonies. You had all these this and that. But we want to give you a chance. You see what I'm saying? So it's like why? Like so, but it plays.
Yeah, because it's like everything they say before, but don't even matter.
It don't matter. Exactly. So, I just feel like them third rounds, they feel like they get capitalize on that, and it works. Like it's the last thing you're saying to that person.
I feel like it don't work.
I don't know if I did say it does work. I feel like it don't work for everybody either. It don't. All right, where we at though? Let me keep going. I gotta make a note of that real quick. Say something real quick. We talked about third rounds.
The pain felt third rounds. Like they don't work. Get those out of there.
Pain felt. All right, I just had to make a note of that real quick for the different topics. Second.
Name flipping.
Just keep going, like yeah. And mind you, this is all stuff we talked about on the channel way before we even started recapping battles. Because all we did in the channel was do topics at one point. But what do you say? What I'm saying? Oh yeah. This is over. I'm gonna lift it up on him. I think this is over. I think he just got done saying court like COVID is over. This is over. I'm gonna lift it up on him. No mask. Show up bareface on court. Show up bareface on court. Yeah, fire. What do you say? This was the haymaker I had from Rum. Waiting outside your crib.
Show up bare face on court like the Grizzly logo.
Yeah, I just ain't finished it. I mean, we already said it. Yeah, right. Well, you had to say it. That was so fire. That was like top 3 tonight to me. Waiting outside your crib for you. Court will get clipped as soon as he comes out. This bitch, this itch. Umbilical. You said this. Okay. Yeah. Pop the trunk. You're going to get in tune. There's plenty room. Even that whole fit could get with Cortez. It's a Dickie suit. See, that's why I put all that together. Because that was a haymaker on top of another haymaker. He said, umbilical, pop the trunk. You're going to get in tune. There's plenty room. Even the whole fit could get with Cortez. The sneakers. That was too fire. I always say, and that shotgun ain't got no respect for a legend. And this is proof. The shotgun proof line still hit for some reason to me. Like they be funny. You can see you can imagine yourself winning all that money, but that plate all in your head. Wow, that's one of the schemes I didn't write the whole thing down because it was really lengthy. Oddly enough, I write a lot of them down, but that one was fire when it ended there. And he said some after they going to have to put it back together. Basically that was an entire scheme that was crazy, and I tried to give you the haymaker for it, but I mean the hit, and I failed at it. See what I do whenever I don't get the whole thing? But I just want y'all to know I caught that part. Y'all can go back and find it yourself. What do you say? I hit him in a Cadillac. He said I hit him in a Cadillac truck. Can't run, drag him. Big ass Escalator on court like and one. That was fire. That was picture. That was another vivid line you can picture like the bare court line. He said, you could try and punch me. That's your choice, but there's still gap in hearing range. We had 2 different frequencies, and I know it hurts more. Oh my goodness. He said I left court, then street. Like Delonte West. No, I left court and street. I left court, then the street. Like that was just a real simple Delonte West line, but I liked every Delonte West line I think I ever heard. Excuse me, Delonte. But hey, you better.
It just worked so bad. It worked good on court.
It worked right.
That line.
Hey, you better help your homie this time, cause we came in this itch with 845. Yeah, okay, there we go. See, I put hey, you better help your homie this time. Yeah, all right. He said my N-word, we had to pull We had to pull the plug on our own mother because she was unresponsive. I kept talking. That's the only time I needed a reaction. That is left me broke in two. Literally broke in two. She left $100,000 in life insurance, but that couldn't close my wound. I ain't even want it. She does for us to get that. She does for us to get that money. Now so will you. No, she died for us so to get that money. Now so will you. Cool on his third. I got a light short a little bit from him. He said, in Brooklyn, don't drive toward. In Brooklyn, we don't drive towards. We drive past you. I'm craving in case the slide line, the White Castle one. I like the beginning of it. That's funny because that line you like to hit. I like the beginning of that part. The beginning of that part, like I thought it was a basketball scheme coming. Like we don't drive towards. We drive past you. That part right there was what I really wanted. But I just put the whole thing for y'all to let y'all know I didn't really like the second half that much. That's why I be doing that. He said, yeah, boy. He said, yeah, boy, your roof gets splattered. Then the 2, I splatter. 12, leave him dead. Who the F said these blue lives matter? That was the best script line he had. That was the best script line he had. All the rest of them was light and was needless to mention. That's why I mentioned them to tell you. You could have kept them. But that was the best. That was the best one. That was dope. And then so. I told Smack, you don't give a F about none of these N-words because, oh my goodness, I like this song. You don't give a F about none of these N-words because you put 100K on their heads, everybody of these N-words. Like, I like that. I do the job, work for hire, easy fee, by myself, I scam alone, no PPP, fire. That was fire. No PPP, I scam alone, that's fire. Last one I got 4 minutes in this round. I sold the hammers. I put it all in the bricks. That work literally cost me a grip. I feel like I heard that line before, but that was fire. Rum in his third. Jam packed, man. Revolver holds 6, but only 3 of the rounds blew like the at battle. Oh man, that go back in that line we were talking about, like just the revolver lines where people were talking about how what I mean, how fast the certain rounds come out of revolver. Revolvers can do that. Of course, not at the same time when we talking about that 3-round burst thing, but it's just the revolver lines. People talking about spitting out rounds, like that's just fire to me. Like, it's always because of the mechanism. You know what I mean? It's just you always gonna get that off with them, the hammer and all that. Anyway, I go to the trunk. This is gonna learn. It's my word. Grip it firm. Hit up, earn, bury the murder weapon. Planting the Springfield like Mr. Burns. Kill confirmed. Man, he's funny when he was like, kill confirmed. That was fire.
Yeah, Simpsons line.
And I wasn't gonna put that down, but that was too fire to me. Like I wasn't gonna put that down because I'm like, man, the Simpson line, but it was a perfect flip. Like Springfield to Mr. Burns, that was just super fire. This is my 3rd time firing on blue, like 2K. Leave fam stretch. We wildin' and you not a problem like an abscess. Oh my goodness, that's fire. What? Look, that's fire. You give it you talking about is it more health lines, pimples on your body, plus pimples. That's disgusting. That's funny. What he said? I don't gotta kill N-words for a couple raps. They gonna deal with them. I just pay them like a GMO. They ain't even no real. Oh my fire. He said load the cow. If dog want it, we rob N-words. Like give it all N-word or I'ma pull a max and force Cortez, put the fear of God in. Oh my, that was cool. I like that one. I like it though. Not as much as the chicken one, but I like that one. He said, before this was going down, you knew you was gonna lose. Before this was going up, going down. Oh, he said it twice. Before this was going down, you knew you was gonna lose. This was going down. What's going down? You don't want to live, or you just gave it up and became a donor now. All right, yeah, but I get it. Y'all get it. I messed that up. This is a rap. All them plates you've been getting from Smack, and as we can see, Core done ate a lot, but this still ain't a match fact. So that's the one you have, right? Core done ate a lot. Like that was right. That's just how I wrote it too. Like so, yeah. But yep, you said that one. I wish I had my notebook because I could scratch them off. I need to go back to my notebook. Right? Next battle, I'm gonna go back to my notebook. Me running out of punches is something you'll never see after all this time. I be still surprised at my gift because I never peaked. If they wasn't gonna clap for you, I'm gonna clap for you, man. I'm gonna clap for you, bro. Because somewhere in here was like, And then they see nobody else clap for that, man. That was fire. Why we can't clap for each other in the battle? That was fire. I was at home going crazy when I heard that. I'm like, yeah. Because he's saying something we all knew. Like, say that about yourself. Like, come on, you surprised, bro? Bro, you are surprised at what you're doing? How are you surprised at what you're doing? That's crazy to me. Like, I ain't never think I heard would hear somebody say that. Like, that's like when Jordan first said that. Like that's like when that's like Kobe said that. Like and Kobe had them humble times, even though you know what I mean. There's a lot of times when he wasn't too as because you don't need to because it's Kobe. But when they do, it's like, dang, like he's still human. Like it's just like it's just crazy. Like that's fire. Because especially when you saw somebody clapping, they just stop clapping because nobody else clapped. Like that's ridiculous. But Rum doesn't look for a reaction, so he kept going. So that's what. Yeah, I got 2 more lines. That's what. Now go ahead. Wait.
That's just the one clap.
You disrespectful, man. They gave him like 3. They was like this. After they did that, they gave him 3 light ones. They might have just kept their hands together. He said, I'm out here working. I can't lose. Just like your gov, I'm still trying to earn my name too. That had me cracking up. Because right after that, he was just that's funny to talk to him like that. He said, you fat sloppy body itch. The fans say they misfit Cortez. Itch. That was fire. That was fire. And then Tourney, he was like, I'm gonna go first and all that. He was hesitant to go first. He be trying to let other people go first. That's funny though. I like that. That's it though. That's it. I like that last how he ended it. The fans say they misfit. You fat sloppy. Come on, man. It's fire though. I know that was well over an hour because the topics and stuff. So we're gonna see how that go. Whew. What's the next one you want to get into? I know why they call it. It's a special day, man. We ain't even talk about it. I ain't want to put it out there, but come on. We gotta help you out. I'm gonna help you out. Pick the next one. What's the next one? You pick this one. I'll let you get the next one. We getting it. We getting to the one I want to get to. It's only 2 battles I really want to talk about, and they both ain't got to do with the card.
Get it? I pick this one. Pick one.
I'm going with Geechee and Casey, man. I ain't gonna just get that out of the way. All right.
URL.